Kai Sotto taking a huge step towards his NBA dream. The 7'3" big man will play for the Orlando Magic at the 2023 NBA Summer League, which will start from July 7th until the 17th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's go all out on this story with Kai Sotto's agent, Tony Ronzone of Wasserman Sports Management, joining us live via Zoom all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, from the desert. It is 5:43 in the morning there. So, you know, Tony just woke up for us. Good evening from Manila. Good morning to you there, Tony.
Good morning to everybody in the Philippines. One of my favorite countries of all time. Love it.
You're of Italian descent, and Italian food, one of my favorites. Buongiorno to you. Grazie for joining us. Tony, let's talk about Kai. You know, everything that revolves around Kai, it's going to be a buzz here in the media. And he participated in the Utah Jazz, the Dallas Mavericks, I heard, and even the New York Knicks in the training camps. But did he work out, well, because he will be playing for Orlando in the Summer League, did he also work out with the Magic? Tell us how things landed Kai to get an invite from the Orlando Magic to play in the Summer League.
So as you know, first of all, you know, I've spent 23 years in the NBA. So, you know, as NBA personnel, you're always constantly watching top talent around the world. So even though that he didn't go to their training camp, they were constantly watching him playing over in Adelaide. And then when he made the transition over to Japan, they were continuing to follow him. We had a pro day at Wasserman, and we had over 100 front office personnel, from GMs to presidents to player personnel directors that were there. I made sure Kai was there. He's not hard to miss at 7'3". So a lot of the personnel people were there watching our pro day, and Kai was there. And again, they're continuing to follow him. So even though he didn't go to Orlando Magic camp, they continue to follow him overseas. So again, it's a great opportunity for Kai to represent the flag of Philippines this summer.
Which teams also expressed their interest in having Kai, and why did you eventually choose to go to Orlando?
Well, the teams that he went to expressed the heaviest interest with New York, Utah, and New York. There was also, you know, a couple other teams reached out. It's a very difficult process. People think you just assume you could just go to the summer leagues. It's not that easy as advertised. And again, it's a lot for draft picks. It's a lot for their own players are on two ways. There's a lot of NBA players that currently are not in the NBA that if you look at the list, you'd be pleasantly surprised. So again, this opportunity for Kai to put his skills and showcase on the floor in front of, there's going to be personnel from every part of the world will be there. Every NBA team will have probably 20 to 30 representatives there. Owners will be there. This is a big opportunity for him to show out. And again, nothing is guaranteed for Kai. He's going to have to go to Orlando. He leaves June 30th for medicals, and he starts practice July 2nd. He gets into Vegas either July 5th or 6th, and they start playing right away. And again, there will be anywhere between 8 to 10,000 people or more at Thomas and Mack watching him, and at Cox it'll be sold out. So again, every time he steps on the floor in practice, every time he steps on the floor for the Magic is going to be important for him to showcase his skills.
Well, Kai's really extremely focused right now. We can't even get an interview, and I do understand that, you know, to keep distractions away even from the media, but just to focus on training, focus on trying to make it. But what's his and his family's reaction to this huge development for Kai?
Oh, very, very excited. You know, we work with, you know, East West with Patty Marie, and then with us, we help, you know, put this together. And again, it's on Kai to do it on the floor. You know, we've put him in this position. It's up to him now to walk on the floor. He's got to play hard every second he's on the floor. He's got to run hard. He's got to rebound. He's going to go against bigger, stronger bodies that he's not used to. And again, everybody at the Summer League, what's their mission and their goal? They want to make a roster, either as a two-way or a roster spot. So one thing that Kai has, he's got great hand skills. He can catch, he can pass, incredible passing skills for his size. His foot skills is solid. He needs to play a little harder. That's something he's going to have to do with the Summer League.
Well, I'm looking at the Orlando Magic lineup. It will be interesting if Orlando signs Kai. I'm hoping for that. Imagine having Bol 7-2 and Kai in that front court. You got the Wagner brothers, Mo and Franz. You also got Paolo Banchero, who's just committed to playing for Team USA in the World Cup here in the Philippines. Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony. It's a good lineup. When will Kai start training with Orlando and getting ready for the Summer League? You said he's leaving already. So when will he?
Yeah, he's currently in LA right now. So
Okay.
he leaves and he's working out with our trainers at our facility. June 30th, he will leave. And then July 2nd, they start first day of training camp. And they'll spend about 5 days in Orlando. And then they'll head from Orlando to Las Vegas. And then, as you know, July 7th starts the official day of Summer League. And, you know, again, every game will be televised, be seen around the world. The arenas are full. It's basically every game sold out at Summer League now. And again, every game is important for Kai and to showcase his skills and showcase he wants. And as again, we speak, you know, he's 21 years old. He's still young.
Yeah.
There's different avenues and paths to get to the NBA.
Yeah.
It's the path for him to start. And it's great again for the country of the Philippines for him to showcase. And I know he'll have a whole lot of fans watching and cheering for him in this great opportunity.
By any chance, will there be, I'm just hoping it'll be a nice sight to see, because Kai will be playing for Orlando. Will there be a chance that Orlando will be facing San Antonio and maybe Victor Wembanyama will play there in the Summer League, Wemby against Kai, or maybe Chet Holmgren, who didn't play in his first year? Well, technically, it will be his rookie year this coming season. Will there be a chance?
I know he's going against. Yeah, I think I have this. I don't have the schedule right in front of me, but if you pull it up, they have the schedule already out. Orlando Summer League. If you go to NBA Summer League, the schedule's out already. So I think Indiana, they start out with this Oscar Sheeb, who was Player of the Year at Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's one of his first matchups. Who's a huge, big, strong body for him. So the schedule is out. I don't have it right in front of me, but
no problem.
You could probably get it out, and I'm sure the Filipino community will be watching very intently. So
ratings will be high up here for sure. The Orlando Magic Summer League game should be aired every time you're in the Philippines. Whole nation will be watching and rooting for Kai. You guys did your work. Now it's Kai's turn to impress the coaching staff. You got his feet in the door. Just keep it coming. It's Kai's turn. Tony, looking at Orlando's Summer League roster, what do you think? You've been in the NBA 23 years, my friend. What should Kai or he should do or focus on during the games to get that roster spot, maybe a two-way or not?
To be exhausted every time he finishes a play, to be exhausted every time he walks on the floor, to be exhausted every time he walks out when they sub for him. You know, every minute he gets, he's got to go as hard as he can. He's on display. It's like an actor going for a part in a leading role. He's got to show his best every second. You can't take plays off. You have to show it. You know, the biggest thing for bigs is, you got to run hard. You got to rebound. You got to attack. You got to take physical contact. He has the skill set. Does he? 100%. He's just got to show conditioning, and he shows that he wants it. It's one of those things. If people go play pickup Summer League basketball, they play pickup ball in the streets of Manila. It's kind of like you take your time, take a couple shots, get yourself warmed up. You have no time for that when you walk on the floor the first day of practice. You have to go as hard as you can. You got to show you want it. Because, there's a lot of players that are fighting for these spots. And, look, it's hard to teach. He's one of the most skilled big men in the world, but he's got to show it now on the floor that he wants it. And, again, it's a great opportunity for him.
Well, it's time of the bigs. Joel Embiid, big man, won the MVP. Jokic winning his first title. Number 1 pick, Victor Wembanyama. It's a time of the bigs. Time for Kai to show up. Tony, before I let you go, I got 2 more questions, second to last. How confident are you, realistically speaking, what are the odds that Kai Sotto will be wearing an Orlando Magic jersey come NBA opening night?
Odds are 50-50. The 50 is he's in the door, so he's got half the chance. The other 50, it's on him now. As we cannot push him to get to where he needs to be. It's on him to make it happen. I know he wants it. It's just, again, it's a maturity level. It's a desire. It's an effort level. And if he gets that effort, he has an opportunity, because one thing he does, again, I keep speaking, he's got good foot skills, he's got hand skills. Now the mental part becomes very important. The mental skills is, it's a different beast being a professional boxer, a professional athlete. You got to get to that next level where you push yourself. And again, every day is a learning experience for him. He's a great kid. He's a great person. We love Kai. It's just a matter of him now walking on that floor and saying, I want this, and going out and showing and proving it. So it's his time, July 7th. I'm looking forward to it. That would be a good dream for Kai, a dream for all of us. And if that happens, I look to have free chicken adobo and San Miguel beers in Manila the rest of my life.
I'll get you all the adobos and beers when you get here, Tony. Last question, quickly. Gilas Pilipinas. He's not with the team right now. Will Kai be able to join the Philippine men's basketball team soon? Because we need him, and Filipinos want him to play in the World Cup.
Correct. And, and again, he's like every other national team player, that is playing in summer league or playing for their country. This is a great opportunity. You don't want to take this opportunity away from him. What does that mean? That means he's getting in shape right now. Is he going to be in basketball ready? It's not like he's sitting around doing nothing before the training camp. I mean, he's working out as we speak right now. He's going to go to Orlando and work out. I mean, he's going to be doing 2-a-days. So will he be in shape? Yes. Will he be ready for everything that is upon him coming forward? But right now, his main focus is preparing his next stage of his life.
Thank you, Tony. And tell Kai we're rooting for him. Maybe he can grant an interview to the media. Use the Filipinos to root for him, to lobby for him, and have a jersey Orlando with Sotto behind. Thank you again, Tony. That was Tony Ronzone, grazie mille, of Wasserman Sports Management, agent of Filipino big man 7'3", Kai Sotto, about to play in the Orlando Magic in the Summer League.